The governorship candidate of the Social Democratic Party, SDP in Ekiti State, Chief Segun, has headed to court to challenge the validity of the June 18th governorship election that produced APC candidate Biodun Oyebanji. Segun scored 82,211 votes to come second behind Biodun Oyebanji of APC, who polled 187,057 votes as announced by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. Speaking with journalists on why he filed the suit at the Ekiti High Court at Ekiti, Oni said he is challenging the election result because he believes he won the election.
The reason why we are doing this is to defend the sanctity of the system. And when you go through the contents of what we are saying, you will know what I'm saying.
The former governor of Ekiti State said with the available level of evidence of electoral malpractices, the June 18th Ekiti governorship election was neither free nor fair.
We are at the tribunal because we have some major issues pertaining to the election. We are doing this not because of ourselves, but because of the concern we have for the system. We want democracy to be democracy. And the only way people will have confidence is if the excesses of anti-democratic elements are brought to check and they do not have their ways in turning democracy to a sham.
He expresses confidence in the judiciary to deliver the right judgment.
I believe that the Nigerian judiciary, they are not infallible. They are human like every other human system, but it is our judiciary. And that is the only place we have got to run to. Well, I believe that by God's grace, the judgment will favor us. But we are not going to say more than that.
Some SDP supporters corroborate Segun's position.
Everybody knew that the will of the electorate was not the result that was read out to Nigerians. The figures are not adding up, so we don't know where they got the wonderful figures that they used to win Ekiti State.
The whole thing is clear. In fact, that's why we should not relent our efforts in claiming back the mandate stolen from us. It's clear. The votes casted in Ekiti is not what we are seeing on ground.
It was an open robbery and a fraud that nobody was even bothered to look at the adverse effect. In fact, there was no respect for the rule of law in that election. At least what happened in my local government, in my ward, in my unit, was too terrible.
They are confident that the petition already submitted before the election tribunal will favor their candidate.
Definitely it will favor, because if I know God is on the throne and is not biased. God is never biased and cannot be biased till eternity. He's on the throne because we play the game according to the rule. And people know that Ekiti wishes are from Segun.
Those that was given the mandate, they were not celebrating because they knew it was not genuine. It's under normal circumstance. Ekiti was robbed, but God will give us back our mandate.
If really they want Nigeria State to work, they better revisit or address Ekiti State election. If they don't, forget about 2023 election. Because once they go away with this scuffle, it's the same thing they will do next year.
Recall that the president of the Court of Appeal, Justice Monica Dogbam-Mensem, on June 15th, set up the Ekiti State Governorship Election Tribunal to hear and determine petitions that may arise in the June 18, 2022 governorship election. The tribunal has between July 8, 2022 and January 3, 2023 to determine the petition brought before it by the SDP governorship candidate. Kayode Adigbile, Pop TV News, at Ekiti.
People of the Fountain.